Hello, my lovely, darling, sweet peaches, and welcome to this very peachy build. So I've been wanting to do like some sort of a cute romantic Valentine's build since this week was kind of Valentine's week. And I was originally planning on filming Marina and Zucker's vacation home they share because they are just the cutest couple. But then I saw Peaches sitting on the beach with this absolutely ridiculous request to have a shrine to roundness, and I knew I had to do it, partially because it was just so funny, like literally a shrine to roundness. She said, I love peaches. She said, I love big booties. So I had to do it, but also peaches are like basically my entire branding in case you haven't noticed. But I was also thinking I wanted to make like a Valentine's build dedicated to like my viewers and supporters instead of just like this generic romantic type of build. As I've mentioned in some of my more recent videos, I have had a lot more of you subscribing to me, which, by the way, please subscribe maybe if you haven't already. And the support's just been really, really inspiring for me. Like, life has just been pretty tough lately for me between being unemployed and like dealing with health issues and stuff. So you all just mean so much to me. And on top of all of that, this last week was pretty rough, and then I got a really amazing surprise on Valentine's Day. My Twitch community all pitched in and gifted me the cutest Switch case. It's like all strawberry themed, and it came with like a soft like silicone case for the Switch, and then also like a carrying case with like a crossbody strap, and like it's so cute, and it took me so by surprise. Like I wasn't expecting it. Like I didn't actually at first see there was a gift slip in it, and I was like, did I place this order in my sleep? Like, did I do this by accident? Or I was worried, like, did I have like a secret admirer / stalker? And I was so concerned, but then I found like the gift note in it and realized that like everyone is in on it, and I've just been so happy because like no one's ever surprised me with something like that before, and it just excited me so much. So this build is extra dedicated to my Twitch community. Sorry, YouTube community. I love you all too, but yeah, it's dedicated definitely to them. And I added a lot of details that we all love, or like inside jokes. Like we always all say, like me and my Twitch mods say that we're all like internet wives, which is why I'm building this very like romantic wedding picnic out front. And yeah, and basically I just wanted this to be kind of like, sort of like if my community had like a clubhouse that we could hang out in. I think I called this build in the end the Peachtree Clubhouse, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I wanted this to be just like our little hangout spot and like dedicate it to the community. But yeah, I am still gonna do the Marina and Zucker build at some point, so worry not for my tentacled friends, my OTP. I will be building them a beautiful house soon. But I just wanted to post this first as like a big thank you to all the people who've loved and supported me lately. I feel like I'm just constantly doubting myself, but you all make me feel so much more loved. Like reading your comments on my videos that you all enjoy watching them or that they're inspiring, and like chatting with my Twitch community and hanging out in Discord. It just makes me feel less alone, and like I really have people who care about me. And like I said, you know, life's been tough lately, but my one constant and like my one spot of brightness has been this wonderful community and our love for this adorable little game, and all my friends and supporters just giving me so much love through everything. So I just wanted to express my gratitude and dedicate this little build to you all, and build you all just the cutest little home. And I did want to know, we haven't got moved to the inside yet, although I think we'll be moving there shortly. I did actually build a 2-story home, but I only show footage of the first floor. That is because the second floor has a lot of references and inside jokes for my Twitch stream, so if y'all don't watch my streams, which you're always welcome to, my account is linked below. I do lots of Animal Crossing over there as well, and some art streams, but so yeah, I figured you guys probably won't get the references, so I didn't film that. Just wanted it to be like a surprise for my viewers for having gifted me that little Switch case. But for this little lovely Valentine's love, friendship, gratitude build, I just wanted to have like a very rambly chat with you all about like what love means to me, not to be cheesy. You know what it's been for me, at least right now, in where I am with life right now. Like, I feel like normally Valentine's is all about romantic love, but for me, definitely my life is just focused right now on like more like self-love and like gratitude and love for like the people around me. Like, I wanted to show you all my gratitude and be thankful, which is why I did this build, but I've also just been learning lately to like love myself. Like, I've realized I have this very unhealthy mindset where all my self-worth just comes from like my achievements and how I appear to others. Like, growing up, I was that very stereotypical straight A overachiever, and that was me. I was the smart kid, and that was it. And when I finished college, you know, I didn't have that anymore, so I kind of shifted into working crazy hard at my job, and that, as I mentioned in a previous video, didn't turn out well because I ended up quitting. And sorry, after I quit, I don't know, I felt like I lost myself in a way. I was like, if I'm not excelling and doing great things for people to see and accomplishing stuff, then like, what is the point? And I know that's just such an unhealthy mindset. And like, it just really hit me recently. I was doing like a journal prompt that I found on Pinterest, and it asked like, how do you practice self-love? What do you love about yourself? And I was just totally blank, because I don't really, like, I don't do things for myself. I don't really even know what I would do for myself. Like, I just push myself to work and I burn myself out, and I'm just constantly disappointed in myself because I can't live up to like the standards and my like massive to-do list I'm always making. So I'm trying right now to just learn to love myself, and it was kind of hard to figure out what that means. Like, for a while I've been like, I don't even know what does that even mean? What would that look like? But the answer I've kind of come to this last week or so is just realizing, at least for me right now, that self-love for me would be just like taking care of my body. Like, I have very terrible eating habits, especially since my Adderall that I take for ADHD. It makes me feel like I'm not hungry, so I kind of just forget about eating. And I'm definitely bad about like skincare and hygiene. Like, I pick at my skin a lot, or I'll put off showering until it's suddenly like 2 a.m. and I'm like, oh my god, I have to shower. And then I'm getting in bed at like 3 a.m. and I'm exhausted. So I'm just trying to focus right now on like just basic self-care, like trying to eat regular meals to make sure that I'm not like hungry, and doing like meal prepping and cooking on occasion, and like taking the time to like do skin masks and wash my hair not at 2 a.m. Instead of just like working for 7 hours straight and then having a nervous meltdown because I'm exhausted. Like, I actually made myself do a little bit of yoga yesterday, and it took me like an hour or two to psych myself up to do it, but it actually felt really, really good, and I'm looking forward to hopefully doing some more today. And I actually ate 3 proper meals. Like, I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I can't remember the last time I actually ate 3 full meals, and I didn't feel anxious the whole day. Like, I've had issues lately where like it feels like my heart is just like racing, and it feels like it's gonna pop out of my chest. And for the first time in probably like 2 weeks, I didn't have that feeling yesterday, because like I actually like ate and like drank water, which, by the way, stay hydrated. Are you drinking water? Have you eaten food? Go pause the video and do so if you have not. And also just like realizing when I need to rest. Like I said, I stay up really late because I'm a monster and terrible, and but yeah, just knowing when I need to like take a step back. Like, I was gonna originally film this voiceover Wednesday night, but I was so tired, and I was like, you know what, it's okay if the video goes up a little later than I planned. So I decided to put it off until this Thursday morning, and I think that was a very good choice for me, because I just really needed to rest, and my brain was just so frazzled last night. And I think just another like self-love thing for me is just learning to accept others' love. Like, whenever my friends say like, oh, we love you so much, we support you, I'm like, but why though? So like, I'm trying to do, instead of just questioning it, trying to embrace it. Like, I'm definitely bad at accepting compliments and accepting other people's positivity. I don't know what it is, but I'm very bad at that, but I'm trying to just embrace it and like know that people support me even if I am not supportive of myself. Like, you're watching my video right now. I don't even know who you are, but you're supporting me, even if you're just watching this in the background while you study or terraform the same cliff 1,000 times. So I'm just trying to embrace that, like, there's love in the universe and all around, and just trying to be more thankful and grateful and know that like even if I'm unhappy with myself, that there's people who like me and like what I'm doing, and that's really cool. And I suppose me being happy that I have like friends and supporters is still me deriving self-worth from others, which is going against my point, but it's definitely much healthier, like, and feeling like I have to prove myself. Like, I don't have to prove myself to any of you, or like to my friends, but rather like it's helped me realize that like I have value on my own just by existing. I don't have to prove things or have great achievements for people to like me. So that's been really good. But I just wanted to kind of talk about all this because I don't know, I like talking, I like rambling. I'm not a small talk person. I prefer like deep chats. But I also think this is probably relatable for a lot of people. At least I hope some of you, well, I don't hope you guys relate to this because it sucks, but I think a lot of us really struggle to love ourselves and take care of ourselves. So I wanted to share this, that maybe, you'll stop and ask yourself, like, how do I love myself and what can I do for myself? And, it's going to look different for everyone. Like for me, what I realized is that I just need to do basic self-care, just like eating and sleeping and drinking water. But for some of you, it might mean like taking time off from work so that you can like hang out with friends you haven't seen in a while, or just treating yourself, or going to see a therapist or something. Like really whatever you need. Just do it, try and, put yourself first. And if you don't have any idea of like where to actually start, one thing that I had kind of read into that helped was like reading about like chakras. I don't know a ton about them, and I don't know if it's something I'll ever like get super hardcore into, but regardless of if you think it's like real or not, I feel like it's been a good way to visualize and break yourself, like your core personality, down into groups. Like I was reading about like balanced and unbalanced chakras, and it's kind of funny, ironic, because I feel like my third eye and crown chakras are super balanced and I'm very in tune with them, but like it's like my root and my heart chakras are just terrible. They're non-existent, like, which is funny because normally it's the opposite. I think most people have a good basic foundation but then struggle with like those very abstract emotions and thoughts, but I'm the opposite. I'm like all abstract thoughts and theories, and then I don't focus on like physical health like so much as I focus on like mental health. I guess that's just my INFJ brain popping off, that I focus on that more than like I think more about like what is the meaning of life than like planning like, okay, I need to eat food and that's not good. So but yeah, I don't know, that's just one thing that helped me a lot. So like just reading descriptions, and it kind of just helps break things down and makes things a little easier to process, because if you just sit down and think like, okay, what's wrong with me, what do I need to do, it's just overwhelming. It's like you don't even know where to start. And also just like, journaling and stuff. Like I said, I've been really into like journaling prompts on Pinterest lately. Some of them are kind of dumb, but some of them are really like just fun and mindless, and some of them can be very thought-provoking. So yeah, just kind of, I encourage you to just take some time to just stop and think, what do I need? What would make me feel better? What am I really like missing right now? And then just work on that. Actually talking about this build that I've ignored the entire video, which I think, oh my god, we're almost done with the build. Basically, I just made this super cutesy cottagecore little house for my girl Peaches. I kind of, like I said, I visualized this as like, what if my virtual community had like an IRL hangout? Like, what would our clubhouse look like? So I just went very like kind of elegant, but also cottagecore, because that's kind of my vibe. Like, I'm obsessed lately with like the wedding wall and sakura blossom wallpaper combo. I think I saw this I've seen this in like happy home builds and builds on Instagram, and I just love it. Yeah, and here's her little yard. Oh my goodness, I'm just so obsessed with how it turned out. I sometimes kind of skimp on the exteriors, but I'm really happy with how her little yard looks. And then inside, yes, I called it Peachtree Clubhouse. I also gave her an outfit. I can't stand looking at her eyes. Her eyes scare me, so I put her in sunglasses. But yeah, this is basically the build. I hope y'all thought it was cute and inspiring, and Hopefully some of these chats, these very all over the place chats were, you know, nice to hear. Or maybe not, maybe you muted the video, I don't know. But anyways, thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Please give the video a heart and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. And until then, stay peachy.